Hello, my name is Daniella Sabathini R. My name student is 2382028, and right now I'm gonna tell you about my presentation MidProject for Web2. So I will give a brief explanation for the component and the pages, and then I'm gonna share how the output looks like. So we start from the components. Common form. This component creates a form for adding or editing comments. The form contains three fields like user ID, if you can see this one, user ID, and then post ID, and then the comment body. And changes button color depending on the whether you're adding a new comment, it's gonna be green, or you're editing an existing one, it's gonna be blue. Next one, we're gonna explanation the footer. So this component creates a website footer. It's looks like this. It's more like how it's look like. The purpose is shows information at the bottom of the website. The footer is designed to adapt to different size using Tailwind CSS. If you can see in this is using Tailwind CSS and classes like flex call and flex row for largest screens. And then for next one, we're gonna talk about navbar. This component creates a navigation bar for the website. And the purpose is provides navigation links to different sections of the website. The navbar changes its layout based on screen size, so it's responsive, showing a full navigation bar on desktop and draw down menu on mobile. It also highlights the current active page using React routers, Navlink, and component. As you can see in this one. For the next one is post form. This component creates a form for adding or editing blocks post. The purpose is allows users to create or edit posts with title, body, text, and more. As you can see in this, with a title, body, text, and more like reaction, views, and user's ID. The form includes fields for user ID, and then post title and post body and post text, with text entered as separate line in the text area that are later covered to an array. Yeah. And for the next one, we're gonna talk about product form. This component creates a form for adding or editing product. As you can see, the purpose of this file is this component creates a form for adding or editing products, allows users to add or edit product information. So we can edit our product information in here. The form has structure, layout with labels, input fields with appropriate types like text, number, and select this one. You can see where is it? And we can see a tax number and select. And formatting for currency is percentage values. Okay, for the next one, we're gonna talk about receipts form. The receipt forms is the component creates form adding or editing recipes. Yeah, it's like the other one, the product form, but is for the recipes. The same function is manage complex recipe information with multiply section. There is the function is handles conversation between array data and text format for ingredients, instruction, and text and meal types. And the form has a comprehensive set of fields or organized in section with specialized formatting for different types of data. There is a numbers, the text area, and etc. like this. And for the next one, we're gonna explain to-do form. The last one, this component creates a form for adding and or editing to-do in terms. It's like the other one, like the product and recipes form. It's for editing and add. This is a simple form among the 7 components with just 2 fields, to do body and user's body. As you can see, this is to do and user ID. All these components share common patterns. They use React hook for validation, and they support both creation and editing modes. They show validation errors, and format data is appropriately before submission. And they use for the styling is using Tailwind CSS. Okay, for the next one, we're gonna explain the pages. For the pages, we have add command at first. So this component allows users to add new comment and shows a loading animation while submitting. And these lines, as we can see, is comment add, the function that sends a post request to add a comment from this one. And then for the use mutation, use mutate, hook that handles the comment addition operation. And then this one, use effect that redirects to the comment page after successful operation. And the last one, this, and until this, is render function that shows a loading overlay during submission at the comment form. For the second one, we have add product in line 5. Sorry, in this line, we see the add product function that sends a post request to add the product, this one. And then we see this use mutation hook that handles the product addition operation. And then we see this use effect that redirects to the product page after successful operation. And for the last, we have see this. This is for render function that show loading overlay during submission and product form is exactly same like the comment. The difference is the comment is for comment and the product is for product. We next for the recipes. There is no different, I guess, because they have add recipes in this, add recipes, and then mutation, and then use effect for redirect recipe after successful operation. And then for the last one is render function that shows a loading overlay during submission and the recipe form. Yeah, it's look like same thing. And the add to do is same thing too. There is a to do add this one, and then use mutation, and then use effect. This is mutation, and then use effect. Where's use effect? This use effect, and then render function again. And next one for the comment. The comment this display all comment with option to add or delete option or delete them. And this line, if you can see, fetch comment that. This function that gets all comments. And then for the delete is in this function that deletes a specific comment. And for the skeleton comment, as you can see in this, this component that shows a loading placeholder. And then for the use query, this one, query key, is for to fetch comment data. And then for the use mutation, we have this to handle comment deletion. And for the render function is this. Okay, so we're next to edit comment. This component allows users to edit an existing comment with the pre-filled data. So we have command edit. Oh no, this one is command edit. This function that sends a put request to update a command, and after that we have fetch command that function that gets a specific command's data. And for the next one, we have use query, like before, is to fetch a specific moment. And as always, we have use mutation, this one, is to handle comment updating. And we have use effect that redirects after successful update. And for the last is all the render function that shows a loading overlay during submission and the comment form with pre-filled data. For the next one, we have edit product. This edit product, this file creates a page for editing existing product. It like fetches the current product details display for a form with these details and handles the submission to update the product in the database. When the update is successful, it redirects the users that to product listing page. And this line, we have edit product, of course. This function sets a put request to update a product with the given data and ID. And then use params This one is hook gets the product ID from the URL and use mutation like as always we have use mutation. I think this mutation oh no, this one is use mutation. It creates a mutation function to update the product, and then we have use query, this one. This fetches the product details based on ID and use effect. So we have use effect, this one. Redirects the product list page when update is successful. And then for the last is JSX rendering, shows loading state and renders the show product. Next one, we have edit recipes. For the recipes is we have edit recipes, of course, that use edit params to get the recipe ID from the URL. And then we have this one is query. Oh no, we have mutation first. Mutation first. And then get recipe detail. This one and use query. And then use effect as usually. And then for the last is redirects recipe after successful to update. This one. Next, we have edit to do. I think it's like the same like before because everything have the same function. For the first one, we have to do. To do edit is function to send a put request to update a to-do item. Oh, sorry, this one. And then fetch to do that is function gets to do details ID by ID. This, as you can see. And then use params. This one. Oh, we forgot about fetch to do that. This one. And then edit to do mutation. We have in this one, this for creates a mutation function to update the to-do. And as always, we have use effect that redirects the to-do list page after successful update. And for the last thing is shows loading state to renders. Okay, next one for the home. We have home page that use ref. Where is it? This we have used ref. Is for we have used ref and use navigation. Use navigate is for scrolling and navigation. And scroll to do product. This behavior is smooth. Is smoothly scrolls to do the product section. And we have JSX rendering. Creates the homepage with the section for welcome banner, recipe section, and post section. And then we have post. This is post is for this file displays a list of all posts with their details like title, body, text, and reaction and views. It includes functionally to view, edit, and delete posts. It shows loading skeletons while fetching data and provides button to add new posts. Each post card has an interactive element for user management. There's a delayed post. This one, and then have a postcard. Oh no, this delete post, postcard, and then for the last, as you can see, these all is setting menu with edit delete option, like post content, text display, and then we have skeleton, post skeleton. Wait for it. This one is post skeleton is for showing loading placeholder for post and post component. This post component is for fetches a display all posts. And the last is add button, list, and list of posts. For the next one, we have post add. So for the post add is provides the interface for creating new posts. It renders for users to input post details, title, body, text, handles the submission process to add the post to the database and redirects to the post listing page once the post is successfully created. So in the post ad, we have post ad, absolutely. This function is for send a post request to create a new post. And then we have use mutation. Oh, the behind. Oh, after that, below this, we have use mutation as a hook, creates a mutation function to add a post. And then we have use navigate, this one. And we have, as usually, we have use effect for redirect the post page after successfully creation. And the last is rendering JSX, show loading state, and renders to the post form. For the next one, we have post edit. This file handles editing existing posts, fetching the post details, and updating them. The key function is fetching post detail, this one, as you can see, to get details or of a specific post, and then edit post, send update post data to the server, and post edit component. Post edit. That use mutation and use prompts is renders the edit from with loading state. The next one we have product. Display this file displays a list of product in a grid layout with image the details. The key function is fetch product list. As you can see in here, the function is gets the list of all product, and product skeleton is for shows a loading placeholder while data is fetching, and the last one is product component. This. That is renders a product grid with add button. And next we have product detail. This file shows detailed information about the single product and allows editing and deleting. For the key function, we have fetch product detail, gets detailed information for the specific product. And this one. Is fetch product detail. This one is gets detailed information for the specific product, and delete product is removes a product from the database, and product detail skeleton. Oh, so long. It gets so long. This is for show loading placeholder and product detail component. Let's put this product detail component is renders full product details with action button. And next we have recipes. The recipes is this file show detailed information for the specific recipe, including ingredients and instruction. Yes, as you can see, there's a fetch recipe detail skeleton, and recipe content, and recipe detail component. Do I have to tell you? Yeah, this one. This one, this one. I think this one. Recipe. Yeah. All I explain is the function. And then recipe details. Did I say? In the recipe details, this is for details of recipes. This actually just look like as the same thing but more details. They that have fetch recipe detail, delete recipe, recipe detail skeleton, recipe content, and recipe detail components. All files is React query for data fetching and state management with consistent loading state and user interfaces. The code follows a pattern of fetching data, showing loading skeletons while waiting, and then rendering the actual content when data is available. Okay, we did again in command prompt npm run def. And this is how's my website product. This is the home page, this is the nav bar, and this is the footer. This is the list product. I have our product, recipes, and our post. And for next one, we're gonna go into product. In here, this is the list of product. We can add some product here. Where is it? Control Shift E. At work. Okay, we add something like hot flower, flower, hot, nice flower, I don't know. And then furniture, and the discount is like 20K. Now we add the product. In here we can see this and the pilot here, the flower pot. And we can edit the product like this, edit Essence Mascara Lifting. Make your eyes look bigger. Haha. And we add this. Beauty is enough, and 24. Okay, and save. Okay. This, I don't know, this one. Oh, this is the Essence Mascara preview, and the response, and the initiator. I guess this. Actually, I don't know what it is. This one, I guess. Okay, for the next one, we have recipes. First, we add recipes, name, goreng, part, preparation time, like 20 minutes, cooking time, like 10 minutes, and surfing. I don't know what is it. What is this? Nasi, bawang, traction is order. Nice. And oh, add this nasi goreng. Haha. And we can edit this to a classic pizza, I guess. Easy to just easy. Preparation time is like 20 minutes. 8, 6, Italian, surfing, I don't know. Okay, anytime and save. And this to classic pizza. And we try the to-do board. To-do can add. Oh wait. We edit first. Just edit first. Play guitar. Save to do. This to play guitar. And if we add to laundry, add this laundry. Nice. And we go to the post. First, we edit the post. Like this. We change to this his spider hat without smiler. Love so much. I don't know. It's spider. There is full kind playful against And post. Yes, the post. And we can add something. User ID, I like to like 7. Press 7 this. The post title is John G. Daku. Post body is Medi. Nih, and add this. Then we go to the comment for the last. First we add it. We change the user ID to 100. And then the post ID to this one, 100. And this is, as I'm thinking, nice thing to do. Raw case of the comment. Ta-da! And we can add some comment. 3. Oh, okay. 4. My body is I love you. This. Maybe add the comment and this. Okay. And that's it for my presentation today. Thank you.